Let's see how it tunes now. One two two four is here. 1224. It's Melbourne. That's Melbourne. Okay. What is this one? That's 1233. 1233 is Newcastle. No, it's 1242. Port Augusta. Port Augusta is not coming very well. Let me see here. 1277 is what? That's my car here. It's here. One, two, three, three. One, 341. That's Geelong, Chinese. One, 377. It's classic rock. One, two, three, three is... That's Newcastle again.
Promises of God, the majority
1179.
But when you are at the center of the Word of God, you can stand alone,
That's
even
Melbourne
if the whole
again.
world is against you. So secondly, it is obedience, not opinion, that brings the blessing of God. God promised the land to Abraham 400 years earlier.
Okay, we'll change. Go to the lower band now.
Just today, we're seeing some new restrictions coming in Spain. So there's a lot to discuss there. Highlights on the sort of external relations. The EU's relationship with Turkey, a big and powerful nation right on its flank there and not a member of the European Union. Turkey has recently been exploring or getting set to explore for oil and gas in the Eastern Mediterranean. That's an area which is, Greece says it also has claims on that area. It's got so heated that today the US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is visiting the region. He's going to visit first Turkey and then Greece, try to get the two sides to come together to calm that whole situation down because it has become very fraught over the past few weeks. And Audrey, a big deal. The London Marathon is coming up this weekend, with the UK being one of the only countries to actually stage such an event during the pandemic.
1341.
But it won't look like it
You know,
usually does,
yeah,
will
okay.
it? No, I'm afraid not. It is usually a very big weekend, and it's already been put off since it was due to take place in April. It's going to take place on Sunday, but it's going to be a much smaller event. We're going to see the elite athletes only, and they'll be taking part in a marathon, which will mean they have to go round and round and round the same circuit in the centre of London. They won't even go through all of the streets. But it will be a great race, and they've been training in a secure bio bubble together for this. So that will be televised. People can watch it on the TV and enjoy it. But out on the streets, we will not be seeing those 45,000 people who are expected to run. They'll be running a virtual race. So if you're in any country in the world, and I'm sure there will be some in Australia as well, if you're registered, you can take part in that and then post your time, and you'll get a medal. And another thing which is very sadly affected by this is raise money for charities. They might to help those charities, but the charity is very concerned that they've lost a lot of money this year because races like the marathon not taking part, and many other events not taking part where they would hope to raise money. You never know that we could start seeing more of these things become a bit more global events as time goes on. So it'll be interesting to see how these change the way we hope back in medicine with our sports. But are there any shortages right now?
My investigation today is this morning. I've spoken to the PGA, certainly the medicine companies. I've also spoken to the Minister's office, and at the moment there's no symptoms.
That's Newcastle. 1233 is Newcastle. Pretty good reception there.
Well, for hundreds of thousands of businesses, the federal government's wage subsidy scheme has cushioned the blow of the pandemic, helping to pay the wages of millions of employees. But from today, JobKeeper is being cut back. Economists are forecasting a major cash crunch as a result, as the government finalises its budget.
1341.
从数据上来看呢，8月份
That's Gila.
除了现在煤豆
So we
量
are getting
工作时
same
间大幅减少，
signal strength from
其他的州都显示出了比较好的
no, Australia, but it's
那
good.
么由此可见，未来的这个恢复的路径，在很大程度上将取决于对于新冠的这个恶性情况。Getting out could be long.
Until now, the government has offered businesses $2,700 a fortnight for eligible workers under its JobKeeper scheme. Support was due to end this month, but it's been extended until March. There's ongoing COVID-19 restrictions. Shadow Treasurer Jim Thomas is concerned.
When the economy is as weak as it is now, it makes absolutely no sense
Oh,
to be
that's
withdrawing
Newcastle.
support from the economy.
Social Services Minister Anne Ruskin has saying it shows that the economy is bouncing back. I think is that there's a great vote of confidence in Australian businesses that we are seeing them come out of the COVID pandemic and getting back to work, which means that we've seen
信贷的定期融资的机制，我们看到5月份呢，从今年5月份左右开始，未来它的
1332.
for a quality used donkey harvester, look no further than it. The team currently have a great range of late and early model used harvesters in front, bright to move.
1332 should be Swan Hill, not Stuff Victoria. Okay, good.
On a donkey harvester. Visit ms.com.au to see the range or contact the local brand. Emmett, feeding farmers farming since 1957. Installing garage and roller doors.
Let's go to the low end. Come on, let's go to the low end. Come on. the lower end. Come on.
But if Biden uses it well in the
619.
debate on Wednesday, it could have a kind of more of a slow burn effect.
Well, it's not after that. So it's two days away now from the Wednesday lunchtime our time will be the first of the presidential debates. Do you think Joe Biden should use this stuff around the taxes,
That's
or is
Melbourne.
he better coming back to
It's Melbourne. Let's read
what
it.
I would suspect is the greater vulnerability? That's the coronavirus for Donald Trump.
Yeah, look, I think Biden will, his team is already saying that they will focus on that. They will focus on the deaths of now close to 205,000 Americans. But I think taxes will come up. They will inevitably come up, and Biden will attempt to weave them into this narrative of Trump being somebody who doesn't care about regular Americans. Not only does he not care, he's allowed them to die in this global pandemic, but he's also essentially fleecing the American public of millions of dollars of tax revenue. So he could deploy it, I think, very effectively, but I do think you're right that he will focus on the effect of COVID-19 and Trump's failure to respond.
No, I mean, it will be fascinating to see how he uses this, whether in fact he uses it to ridicule Donald Trump even. That's often seen as something that does get under the president's skin if he's made fun of. If he could mock...
So that channel also became very clear now. We'll go to...
What are the reporting in the New York Times tell us he has made money through it? It's really through his TV.
Commission to stop the union's action
704.
and now the federal government will back Patrick, leaping on the claims about drug shortages. But the union says if that could have amounted to one...
There should be 702 actually from Sydney or Karata. Okay, let me see whether I can...
statements in a Sydney newspaper by one of its officials who claimed union activity was already causing shortages of cholesterol and cancer medication. Here's the Health Minister, Greg Hunt, and this is his thinking on...
A 2 and 3 year top-up, given that the skipper's a little bit battered and bruised, and just another bit of support.
That's 3AW.
Perfect player for Geelong. What about, I've asked you about De Goey. He's such an important player coming up into this game, though, Lordy. That in some cases.
That's 702 from Sydney.
The Health Minister, Greg Hunt, said, well, George Cambassis is National President of the Pharmacy Guild of Australia. We spoke a short time ago.
At the moment, no critical medicines are being affected. That doesn't mean we're not concerned, because the medicine supply, supply chain is quite a brittle and sensitive supply chain.
738, that should be from South. 738 is from Northeast and North South Wales, New South Wales. What is this one? 676. 675.
So that impact hasn't happened yet. And like I said, we're very concerned because we only found out about...
Section 5 should be from, again, Southeast New South Wales. Southeast New South Wales. Good.
Some companies may not be affected for a while, but if it's going,